Hello, good day. I hope you are doing well. My name is Alizaman and I am here as a programming and design enthusiast. The reason I started this channel is to improve myself in this field as much as possible, discover new things and learn this profession together with you. Before we start, let me mention that I am not an expert. I am just an amateur who deeply loves this work. In this first video, without taking much of your time, I just want to give a little information about myself, tell you my plans about what we will do on this channel and get your opinions. So, without wasting much time, let's start. My name is Ali Zaman. My surname is Abbasli. I am Azerbaijani. I was born in Neftchala and I am currently 23 years old. I graduated from the Azerbaijan Technology University as an ecology engineer. 1 year after finishing university, I joined the ESG project, European Solidarity Corps. I was accepted into a 1 year long-term project and come to the city of Šaulė in Lithuania. My project is the Radijo Club project within Didždvario Gimnazija. My main duty here is to manage social media pages, create podcasts and product content for the YouTube channel. I proposed this channel and my plans. Thanks to my mentor, Mrs. Rasa, she warmly welcomed this idea and gave me my permission. So that's it, I am here. The only thing I can tell you is to always follow your dreams. Never give up until you get what you want in life. Each of us comes to this world only once. Now let's move on the reason for starting this channel and the things we will do. First of all, the reason I opened this channel is my great passion and desire for programming, creating and developing web pages and designing them exactly how your heart desires, despite having little knowledge about it. On this channel, I want to learn together with you and also teach. As I mentioned before, I am not an expert in this field. I will be learning alongside you. Because of this, I really need your support. Okay, well, secondly, the things we need to learn. What is the code? How does a page work? For example, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. What is the HTML? What is the CSS? What is the JavaScript? What is the SQL? What is the Python? What is the front end? What is the back end? We will answer these briefly. What's the code? Code essentially is a list of tasks we give to the computer. To understand this more easily, let's make an analogy. Imagine you have bought a new robot for your home and it doesn't know how to cook. You write a step-by-step recipe for it. Pour water in the pot, put the pot on the stove, add the salt when the water boils. Look, a computer is exactly like the robot. It's very fast, but it doesn't know how to do on this own. When those recipes we write in human language are translated into a language the computer can understand, it is called code. In other words, code is a set of instructions that explains to a computer, a phone, or a website how it should look and how it should work. How does a web page work? For example, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. To understand how a web page works, we can use a very simple restaurant analogy. When you visit a site on your phone or computer, three main forces work behind the scenes: the customer, the waiter, and the chicken. The customer, the waiter, and the kitchen. The customer. You are the customer sitting at the table, opening the Instagram app on your phone or typing youtube.com in a browser. For example, Google Chrome is like ordering food from a menu in a restaurant. You simply press a button and wait. The waiter. The moment you press the button, this request of yours is set via the internet to a massive computer located very far away. This is called a server. The waiter takes your order and runs to the kitchen. The kitchen, server and data. Look, this is a kitchen of YouTube or Instagram. There are huge computers and database, the shelves where all the videos and pictures are stored. If you click it on a video on YouTube, the kitchen immediately finds that video. The chefs, package that video and rapidly send it back to your phone via the waiter. So, how is that beautiful design we see on the screen created? When the order reaches your phone, the system inside the phone unpacks it. The languages we listed earlier come into play. HTML determines the placement of the video and buttons. This is the video, this is the like button. CSS gives it color, lets you two colors be red and white. Let night mode be black. JavaScript provides the interactivity. When you press the like button, the heart icon turns red. In short, you make a request, the internet finds it from huge computers and brings it back. And your phone displays those incoming codes as a beautiful page. Everything takes just 1 or 2 seconds. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. It is the main skeleton of the web page. Let's compare this the construction of a building. HTML is the concrete foundation, the bricks and the window placements of the building. All the text, buttons, images and links on the site are placed there through HTML. The most important thing you need to know, HTML is not a programming language, it's a markup language. That is, simply gives the provider this command, for example Google Chrome, write a heading here, put an image here and place a button here. This is the very fast tool we will learn on the path to creating a web page. CSS, Cascading Style Sheets, is the language that determines the appearance, color and design of web pages. Earlier we said that HTML is the bricks and skeleton of the building. CSS on the other hand is the printer and interior designer of that building. With HTML we place plain text or a button on the site. With CSS we give color the button, round its edges, change the font of the text and adapt the site to mobile phones. That's why we make it responsive. In short, if HTML is the skeleton of the site, CSS is its clothing and makeup. Everything that makes the site look beautiful is CSS. JS, JavaScript, is the programming language that adds functionality and interactivity to web pages. With HTML, you place the site's text and buttons. With CSS, you color them, and with JavaScript, you make that button functional. For example, when you press a like button on a site, the counter increasing or the menu opening and closing is directly handled by JavaScript. In short, it is the working mechanism of the site. SQL, Structured Query Language, is a special language used to communicate with database. We just talked about the visible part of a website, HTML, CSS, a little while ago. But where are the users' names, passwords, or the list of products on the site stored? In a database. Of course, to make an analogy, if we consider the database as a large digital warehouse, SQL is the worker. In that warehouse, throughout SQL, you give short commands to the database like this. Show me the last 10 registered users. Add a new product. Replace the old password with a new one. SQL is essential for becoming a full-stack programmer because managing data in the background of the site, backend, happens precisely with this language. Python is a popular programming language that is the easiest to read and write. It's widely used in artificial intelligence, data analysis, and building the backend of websites. Its main feature is that its code is very similar to ordinary English sentence. Therefore, it's very easy to learn. For your full stack goal, Python is an excellent choice for managing the invisible part of the site. That is, the connection with the server and the database. Frontend is everything you see and touch on the screen when you enter a website or mobile application. We can also call this the showcase or the body of the site. The backend is the behind-the-scenes world of a website or application. In other words, it's the brain and foundation, part that the user does not see, but is the most important for the site to function. So, in this video, we clarified the main points and made our instruction into the programming world. In our next video, we will take our first step into coding. That's all for me for today. If you think this will be helpful to you, stay tuned to the channel and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Your opinions are very important to me. Bye for now.